Have you lost your mind?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
What, putting yourself in danger? Duke Lavery, why? What has he ever done for you?
The point is not what he's done for me, but what he's going to do. Look, now that we're working together, and you've given me your word that things are going to change around here, a man like Duke could prove extremely useful. You've said yourself many times the man is trustworthy and he knows the business. And I could do far worse than have him for a friend. So I take a little trip and I win him over. If I help him find his wife, he's going to owe me. And I can think of plenty of ways to collect on that. Good touch, Bob.
This was a nice piece of work, Duke. Well, I knew I could count on my good friend.
I didn't do it for you. I did it to protect myself.
Whatever. The results are the same, huh?
No. Your days of counting on me are over.
Somehow I doubt that.
I've told you once before, I'll tell you again, I refuse to have any further involvement with the mob.
But, Duke, we're so good for each other.
We're like oil and water. I want nothing more to do with you, do you understand?
You didn't feel that way when you needed help locating your wife?
Oh, I felt it. I was just desperate enough to try anything.
Well, fortunately for all concerned, it worked.
I owed you for Anna. Delivering Carter's men to use payment in food.
Not hardly.
Oh, listen, it's a wash, Jerome. Everybody walks away happy. Why don't you walk away and make damn sure you don't come back?
Who are you to be giving me orders?
I'll give you one more. Get the hell out of here. Angel, kindly escort these gentlemen to the door.
Don't push your luck, Duke. You're mine until I say otherwise.
Pop, would you mind waiting outside for me while I talk to Duke alone, please?
Good. I'm listening.
Oh, I want to apologize for my father's behavior.
Why should you start now?
Well, you know as well as I do, he's from the old school of tough talk and muscle, and he's never learned that new methods are needed for new times.
Why are you wasting your breath explaining that to me?
Well, I'm hoping his outburst didn't change your mind about accepting my offer.
How could it possibly? My mind is made up. I don't want anything whatsoever to do with you either.
Oh, I never pegged you for being a guy who'd be so content with such a tame existence. I mean, house in the suburbs, a couple of kids, a mortgage or two. I mean, is that really your idea of an exciting life?
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I just thought it was in your blood.
What?
Living on the edge. I mean, you're a stronger man than I am. If you can kick that addiction, I never could. Not that I'd want to. Well, a taste was enough to hook me forever.
I think it's fortunate. Some people are capable of change.
That's true. People settle down. They lower their expectations. They try to keep from being bored to death. Look, I wish you the best. I just hope that you don't wake up one morning hating yourself for leaving your dreams behind.
I don't think there'll be much chance of that.
I hope not. Maybe you're not the guy I thought you were. But for your sake, I hope that Duke Lavery's dead and gone.
Wait a minute. I should have killed him on the spot.
Getting all upset's not going to help anything.
How dare Lavery talk to me like that? He acted as if I was a servant he was dismissing. And why did you interfere?
I didn't want you to say something we both regret.
What I regret is not dealing with that upstart sooner.
Well, hey, I want you to promise me you will leave him alone. Now, we have a deal. I want your word that he will not be harmed.
I'm not about to let Lavery off so easily.
Can we go get a cup of coffee and talk somewhere? We gotta go talk.
All right, let's go.
And Poppy owes me. I know I can make him listen to reason.
If I don't kill him first.
That would help, yes. Now, I need you to leave us alone for a while.
You obviously had no success before.
I know, but you always say time changes everything. Now, I want another crack at him.
All right. Duke Lavery is all yours. I don't need this abuse.
All right. Will you wait here while I go back to the club and talk to him?
You're wasting your time.
Well, we'll see. Back as soon as I can. Just sit tight. Hopefully, I'll have Lavery in my pocket. You long?
Long enough.
Hello again.
How dare you call the hospital? What you done if Anna had answered?
I would have had a wrong number.
It's bad enough I've got to leave her there without running the risk of alerting her.
I didn't risk a thing, man. That's not my style.
From what I've seen of you, Star, recently, there's a lot to be desired.
Well, I didn't hear any complaints when I found Anna for you.
What do you want?
I want to pick up where we left off.
I said all I had to say to you this morning.
Well, maybe you did, but I'm not through.
Then I suggest you go find someone else you can talk to who's interested and listen to what you have to say.
I am interested in you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not interested. I thought I made it crystal clear this morning. I don't want to join the organization, okay?
I wouldn't expect you to. Not the old one, at any rate. The mob is going straight, Duke. That's why I need your help.
There's no way.
I'm telling you, we are going to play by the rules from now on. I mean, Wall Street will break more laws than we will. You've got my word.
I don't want your word or anything else, Julian. Do you understand that? I just want to be left alone. I told you that this morning. Now leave me alone.
You made your little speech this morning, and it was very noble, but it's not the way you really feel. You love the action. You're not going to walk away when I'm dropping the biggest game in town in your lap.
Why don't you just watch me? I'm not about to run the risk of losing my wife, losing my home, for a few cheap thrills with the mob. The mob is the mob. Legitimate or otherwise, it is still the mob. And I thank you very much. You helped me get my wife back. I'm very grateful. Don't hold that over my head. I gave you back Carter's men. Isn't that payment enough?
I'm not trying to bribe you. That's not my style either. You don't owe me a thing. But you do owe yourself.
Listen, man. It is over. You find yourself another partner. I've walked away, okay?
And just leave your other family behind. You know, the Mackays and the Jeromes go a long way back. I don't have to remind you of that.
And why the hell are you doing it?
Well, it's time we learn from our father's mistakes. Bury the hatchet and join forces. If for no other reason than to avoid further bloodshed.
I know a very simple way to keep the blood off my hands.
How?
By keeping as far away as possible from you and your father and the rest of you.
See, I'm afraid that's not nearly as simple as you think.
You can all become choir boys for I care. I don't want anything whatsoever to do with you. Okay, don't you understand? I'm not returning to the mob. Now, goodbye.
Still don't get it, do you? You honestly think you have a choice? Take me up on this offer, Duke. Well, you still can.
What exactly is that supposed to mean?
See, no matter what you want, my father's never going to let you go. So you can do it my way, or you can do it his way. But you will do it. Now, what'll it be?